Welcome back everyone to a tutorial that I think quite a few people have been waiting for quite a while, and this is on KYLO shuttle, or just the Upsilon-class Command Shuttle, and this is in 1:1 scale. So I've had a 2:1 model in my world since, it's got to be about 2017 or 2018. People have asked and asked and asked over and over again, but it was never quite at the point I wanted it to be. This one is obviously a lot smaller, it's like true scale compared to the player. It does have a interior with seats, and it's a lot more kind of in the correct colour scheme compared to that one. So yeah, we will be doing this one, and at some point I will of course go back and make this in double scale and replace that one, so that we have the collection nice and complete there. So we have two models here. One is the landed mode with the wings straight up, and also the landing ramp. And then the other model here has the wings outwards like this. Now, in terms of the wings, you might want to bring them down a bit more, you might want to keep them raised up. It's sort of one way you can just adapt it to as you want. This is somewhere between, I'd say, full splayed wings and kind of the upright wings. It's sort of 50-50. If you want to kind of make it so that they are flatter out, you just need to adapt the wings themselves. Maybe make them completely 45-degree angle, whereas these are sort of somewhere between 45-degree and 90 degrees. So I don't know what it would actually be, but yeah, whatever that number is. So, and that's just how that looks with that angle, which I think looks like very respectable anyway. Quick look at the engines here. You can replace these with an engine glow if you want. However, the problem is the gap between here is really small, and so you would see the kind of inside of the engine glow through this fence gate, which isn't ideal. So I've just kept it as the chiseled stone bricks for now, but of course you can replace that if you like. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it really. What we're going to do is build the landed model as kind of the base and include the landing gear and everything. But we're going to build the body up basically to this width. So before the wings start, just to that bit there and that bit there. We'll do it as a layer system, and that will make it go really quickly. And then when it comes to the wings, they can all just be done in one take because they're just a layer thick, apart from a few little signs and details and stuff. But it will make the tutorial a lot faster than doing it layer by layer all the way up. So yeah, let's begin the build onto the first layers of the body. Okay, so we're going to start with layer 1. We just need the deep slate tile stairs and slab, and then the deep slate brick slab, dark oak trapdoor, anvil, lever. So deep slate tiles and bricks are going to be used kind of interchangeably throughout this build, so just make sure you have both of those. If you want to trim the materials down a little bit, you could probably get rid of either of these. So you just replace all of the deep slate tiles with bricks and vice versa if you want it to do it the other way. But that's up to you. I'm just going to do it as it was shown on my reference model. Green line is going to be the front of the build, red line is going to be the back, and also the dotted line down the middle is going to be the center in terms of the width. So anything that goes on the left also goes on the right. There's only one exception, which is towards the top of the build, well, the top of the main body actually. There's a thing on the right that isn't on the left, but I will point that out when we get to it. I'm going to start just anywhere on the ground layer. If you're in space building this up in the air, you can just, yeah, build anywhere. So slab, this is down the center line by the way, that's a deep slate brick one. Anvil next to it, and then a lever facing the anvil, and that's the back landing gear. I'm going to skip one block here, so I'm just using anything. Do a top half deep slate tile slab just there, so you're having this gap in between. Deep slate tile stair, and then a dark oak trapdoor. And that is literally it for layer number 1. So let's move up swiftly to layer number 2. Starting layer 2, I'm going to use pretty much the same materials. I'm adding in the deep slate brick stairs and also the grey concrete and polished blackstone button. Getting rid of the anvil for now because we don't need it at present. Start with a dark oak trapdoor on top of this slab that we did here. And then a deep slate tile slab behind it. And then deep slate brick slab, you want to have it top half just there. Now I've done it with a little bit of world edit trickery, but if you want to just place a temporary block and place it like that, that'll work as well. Deep slate brick stairs just upside down like this, and that connects the landing gear up to the body. 2 deep slate tile slabs, this is on the left and right, so you're making it 3 in width now. And then 4 deep slate brick slabs there, and there as well. These are top half as well, so you can see the just at head height. Dark oak trapdoor, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to put an extra one just here, come out by 2, back by 2 there, back by 2 there. So it looks like this. And then same again on this side. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 2 like that. Tile slabs now, 1, 2, and 3 there. And 3 again. And then with the grey concrete, I'm actually going to come up to the next layer. So onto layer 3. I'm going to put 1 there, and there as well like that. And then where these slabs are, just go above and forward like that by 2. And again by 2. With the polished black stone buttons on the underside, 2 of those there. And again. And then with the lever, you want to have this facing the middle. Like that. And that's going to be it for layer 2 and a small amount of layer 3. So now let's move on to layer 3 itself. Okay, so again, I'm keeping a similar set of materials, but we are going to add in the polished andesite, the grey carpet, and the hopper as well. Take the grey carpet, come to where the sort of landing gear entrance ramp is, and you can just do a line around it like that. So you should have a gap of 4 in the middle, which is what we've got. 3 grey concrete joins that up. And we're going to bring this one out by an additional 3 to join it up with the slab there and there as well. 2 here, bring in by 2, and there as well. And I'm just going to switch that out now for grey wool, which we're going to add 2 of those there, and 2 of those there as well. Got the concrete back just a second, and that's 2 of those here, 2 in that gap. Deep slate tile stairs facing outwards, then a deep slate tile slab, another deep slate tile stairs facing outwards, and then with the slab, that's 3 top half ones on both sides. With the brick slab, that's a top half one there with a tile one next to it. Again like that. With the deep slate brick stairs upside down, 1 and 2. 2 there as well. And then this is polished andesite, 1, 1, grey carpet in between. Dark oak trapdoor, that's 1, 2, and 3. 3 there as well. And I'm going to switch out the polished andesite now just for the deep slate tile wall. And there's going to be 1 and then 2 there, 1 and 2 there like that. So you're leaving a gap of 3 in the middle. Upside down deep slate tile stairs on the left and right here with the hopper in between. Just have it facing the inside of the build. 2 top half deep slate brick slabs, dark oak trapdoor, and that's where the engines are going to be. With the dark oak trapdoor here now, you need to do 1, 2, and 3. These are actually on this layer, connected like the carpet and the polished andesite, so they're not connected to these ones. Do 1 more in front, and then deep slate tile stairs 1 and 2. Brick slab in front of that, and then tile slab in the middle. And then with the trapdoors again, that's 3. Flip those up. 3. Flip those up. And then in front of that, you want to do a top half deep slate brick slab, 1, 2, 3. Trapdoor in the middle, and then tile slab on the left and right. And it's like that. I know there's a lot of dark oak trapdoors, but because of the way the interior has to fit inside this really narrow area, it just couldn't be helped. So, but yeah, you have 4 passenger seats at the back, which is where these stairs are going to be. There's, I think, banners on top of them. And then obviously the 2 pilot seats with space to stand behind as well. But yeah, let's now move on up to the next layer. Okay, I'm going to start this layer off with the grey concrete, deep slate tiles, chiseled stone bricks, polished andesite, observer, deep slate brick stairs, deep slate tile stairs, and the brick slab and tile slab as well. Come down to polished andesite, just 2 more of those like that. And then with the deep slate tiles, that's just 1, 2, and then 3 and 4, bringing it forward like that. So 3 forward, 1 back. 2 tile stairs just on the back too, like that. Behind that one, do a deep slate brick stairs, and then 3 grey concrete. Again, like that. Diagonal inwards, and that's 1, 2, and then 3 with the concrete. Join that one up. Bring this one back by 2. 2 again. The chisel stone bricks 1 and 2. You can throw that away for now. Another grey concrete here, and on that one, we'll need the, what's it called? Chiseled polished blackstone. 1 there, and 1 there as well. Then another grey concrete just inwards, and there as well. Another grey concrete here, and then this is a top half deep slate brick slab. Like that, basically. Get the deep slate tile wall, that's 1 and 2. Do 1 on the inside, just here as well, and there. And then 1, 2 as well in that gap. You can also add 2 more of them just here on the front. And 1 last one just goes in this gap here. We'll do the dark oak fence gate, get this out of the way. That's 1 and 2, and just flip both of those. Again, throw that away. Dark oak trapdoor, 1 here, flip it down, there as well. 1 on the inside of this block here, and flip that down. To the front end, another 1 there, and there as well, like that. And then 2 more you want to have just here facing the wall, and it should connect with the walls as well. I think that's all the trapdoors for this layer. Black banner above where these stairs are, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We'll also do the with a skeleton skull. I'm going to put it above where the stair is, just there and there as well. And that makes kind of the seat is very, very tight, but it means the seat doesn't touch the roof, which it would otherwise if you didn't use the skull. Right, we need the red stained glass pane and the red stained glass. And there's going to be 3 glass there, and then glass panes on both sides. Alright, nearly done with this layer now. Switch some stuff out. So we need the iron bars. Just 1 there, and there like that. And then 3 observers in this gap here. You want to have the sort of stripe facing sideways. Alright, you'll also need, I think actually the rest is what we need to finish the layer. So grey concrete again, 1 and 2 there. 2 deep slate brick stairs. And then tile slab, you want to do 1, 2, 3. Brick slab there. 2 tile slabs, and then 1 more brick slab like that. So again, 1, 2, 2 brick stairs. Tile stairs, 1, 2, 3, 2 there, and a brick slab there, and on this one. So you'll notice there are gaps in the side here, and that's because that's where the wings connect, so it doesn't need to have anything in this gap. If for whatever reason you do want to have it separated from the wings, maybe if you're making a factory or something, you can just fill this in with whatever you want, maybe some internal machinery or something like that. But yeah, otherwise I think that does it actually for this layer. I'm just double checking, but yeah, looks all good. So let's move on now to the next one. So these last 2 layers actually finish off the main body section, and materials wise we're just keeping all the ones that we've used before, apart from the black carpet I think, which is new, but the rest, yeah, we're just bringing these back. Let's make sure you've got these. I'm going to start over here with the polished andesite. So there's a few bits here that are sort of for the roof of the interior, so they're like upside down. And we're just going to do those bits first so they're out of the way, because then the rest is just going to be straight up building. So polished andesite, grey concrete on each side, and you can get rid of that polished andesite now, I think, for the rest of the build. Deep slate brick stairs upside down on the back, so towards the seating area, and those are like that. And then with the deep slate brick slabs, that's going to be an additional 4. Put a deep slate brick stairs just here as well, and there as well like that, so those are just normal ones. And then with the deep slate tile stairs, this is another 4 upside down ones facing outwards, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the inside it should look like this. Okay, with the deep slate tile slabs themselves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we need the grey concrete, that's going to go just here and there as well. We need the deep slate tile stairs, that's 1. Tile slab, 1 of those here. And then if we just grab the lever as well, that's just 1 there, like that, facing towards it. On this side here at the front, upside down, tile stairs on the left and right. And then tile slab in the middle. Normal tile stairs facing forwards on both sides here like that. And a brick one in between. You want the dark oak trapdoor 1. Actually, oh yeah, I've missed a bit. Slabs. Deep slate tile slabs on both sides. Brick slab in the middle. Dark oak trapdoor, you can do 1 and 2, but not mirror it onto this side. This is where the asymmetrical bit is. And for this, you are going to use the polished blackstone slab. And that's just there. Then with the black carpet, that's 3. That finishes off the front end pretty much. That's all the upside down stuff done now, so we can just do the straight up building. You want a black carpet just here, there as well. 2 deep slate tile slabs, and that joins up with the brick stairs that we did. Onto the back here, this is a tile slab just there as well, and that actually seals up the interior section, which is good. 3 tile slabs, 3 again, and then brick slab, 1, 2, dark oak trapdoor to finish those engines off. Black carpet just on this corner here and there as well. And if we take the tile slab again, 1 here, 2 brick ones, and another tile one like that. So again, tile, 2 brick, tile, like so. 2 more tile ones are going to go here from this one to cover up some of those gaps, like that, and 2 black carpets in front. With the deep slate tile stairs, this is 1 and 2 facing outwards, and you're also going to do iron bars 1 and 2 like that, and then another deep slate tile slab here, and then again on this side, so 1, 2 slab, and then 2 iron bars like that. Okay, just switch out, get the with the skeleton skull back, and also the daylight detector, and there's going to be 2 of those detectors just there like that. And in this gap here, there's the skull, and this is at a sort of this kind of angle, so if you do it like that, it's not quite 45 degrees, somewhere in between 45 and 90. And again like that. Those 2 there as well. So that's, I think, all the bits we need to do on that first layer, so now it's moving on to the next one, because we can just do that straight up, it's quite easy. Put away with the skeleton skull, bring back the lever, we want the polished blackstone button, and the pressure plate as well, and then keep the trapdoor as well. So kind of go to where these 2 grey concretes are, they're quite, stand out quite a bit there. We will need the deep slate tile slab, and that goes just past those on the left and right. And then polished blackstone button, like that. And then this is levers 1 and 2 facing inwards, 1 and 2 facing inwards like this. And then a polished blackstone pressure plate in front of that. With the black carpet, we're going to do, so where this stair is here, 1 and 2 like that. Dark oak trapdoor. And then we need the deep slate brick slab, tile slab, and then another polished blackstone pressure plate. And then this is another black carpet between those 2 slabs. And on the outside here, there's a lever facing this slab, 1 and 2. Pressure plate in front of that. And then just 1 more button, like that. So it looks like this. Once you've done that, that's going to be it for the main body. So what we're going to do now is move on to the landed mode wings, which is just straight up, very easy. And then we'll do the we'll do one of them, basically. We'll do the left-hand side one, and then it's a case of just copying that over off camera. And then we can move on to the flight mode wings. So if you want to have the flight mode, start with this as a base, then just skip to the flight mode wings. We will we'll do that. It will be in a timestamp in the comments if you want to skip to that easily. Yeah, let's move on to the first wing variant. Alright, so starting off the left-hand side wing, you can see here we've got two models of the kind of main body, and the right-hand side one is going to be our flight mode with the wings open, and the left one is going to be sort of the landed mode with the wings closed. Pretty simple. Well, closed, taller. It's more the word, I guess. Upright. Yeah, that's the right word. So materials for the wings, there's not many things in terms of slabs and stairs. We do have a couple of slabs at the bottom, but other than that, it's mostly just full blocks and walls. So you need the deep slate tiles, the tile... the deep slate tiles, the grey concrete, the deep slate bricks, the polished blackstone, deep slate tile slab, deep slate brick slab, deep slate tile wall, brick wall, anvil. You'll also need the grey wool, and you'll also need the grey concrete powder as well. These ones. I'm going to start with the anvil actually, and we're going to put it basically in line with this back landing gear here. And that just goes there like that, just on the... As you can see, this is like a pretty harsh cut off here. This is where the wing is going to be. So the anvil goes there to start off this this wing. Start with a deep slate tile slab top half in front of it. Brick slab, tile slab, brick slab again. Another anvil. And whilst I've got this bit here, we're going to take the deep slate sign. That'd be amazing if we had that. Sorry, the dark oak sign. Put a tile slab top half there, a brick slab top half on the back one, and then dark oak signs on both sides of those two last slabs that we did. Like that. Okay. Then get the tile full block. I'm going to go to here, do 1, 2. Concrete, tile again, 3 concrete, 1 tile here, another concrete. Deep slate brick slab top half on the front. And then on the back, there's not going to be anything here yet. We need a deep slate bricks. Tiles go up like that, and then behind it with grey concrete, and then behind that with a deep slate brick slab. With the lever, we're going to put that under this block here, just so it links with that. Get the polished blackstone button back a second. I'm going to put 2 of them on this tile block here, and the grey concrete next to it, so it should be centralised with the anvils like that. Okay. With the grey concrete, again now, that's 1 and 2. Going to do a deep slate tile wall here. Now, if you want to do something on the inside to block that off, that's fine, but it will get covered up because it's surrounded on all sides, so it's up to you. I always just feel weird having walls without blocks behind them, just because that's how it used to work, where the top of the wall could still be seen through. But it doesn't really do that anymore unless you do specific placements. We're going to do 2 gaps here and then just another tile wall. And then this is the grey wool, which we're going to add to the materials. That's 1 and 2. And then 3 grey concrete like that. And then just on the end, another deep slate tile slab. It looks like this so far. Obviously not much happening yet, but we will get there. Grey concrete on the back here. 2 and 3. Tiles 1, 2 and 3. And then 4, 5, 6. Grey concrete just here. Tiles again. And then this time we're just going to switch these out a second. Do the deep slate brick and tile stairs. One's just at a corner like that with the tile stairs, and then 3 brick stairs. And then a grey concrete on the end. You can put those tile stairs and brick stairs away now. Yeah, we don't need them again for the wings. The weapons on the front of the ship. Taking the polished blackstone wall and also the dark oak fence gate. These are quite simple weapons. It's just 1 wall and then 2 fence gates and another wall there to join that up. And again, you can get rid of those now. On top of this last stair that we did, grey concrete here, tiles, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the grey concrete, and 2 of the polished blackstone buttons. You see we've got a gap here. We're going to take the observers now, and that's just 1 and 2. like that. And you also want the black banners above those observers like that. 2 more deep slate tiles here, 3 concrete, and then we need the walls back. This is just a deep slate tile wall. You need 1, in fact no it's not, it's a deep slate tiles, but you do need the wall on top of it, and we're going to add 3 of those. Right, so one thing we could do here is all of the polished black stone, because it just goes in a weird line. You can do it all at once and count it out. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then go up by a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's, yeah, 7 in total. To the right by 1. And then you're going to diagonal down and do 2, diagonal down and do 2, diagonal down and do 2 again. Bring it to the right by 3 to make 4, and then bring this up. You can bring it up to there for now, and then add, let's see, it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can just leave that there for now. Right, so in this gap here, if we bring back the grey wall, oh, we had it already, it's over there. But yeah, grey wall, 1, 2, 3, 1 there. Get the grey concrete powder out now. That's 2 grey wool, 2 powder, and then 2 grey wool in that gap as well. For the back end here, that's going to be 2 powder on the back line, 2 grey wool, bricks 1 and 2, concrete on top, polished blackstone times 2 on top, and then 3 deep slate tile walls on top of that. Grey concrete powder in this gap here, 3 grey wool, another powder, wool and powder, and then just do deep slate bricks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll do a bit on the front end now. Grab the grey wool here, 1, 2, 3, 4, powder to the right, deep slate bricks to the right of that. Actually, no, I'm 1 block off there, I think. Let's see. Okay, so no, it's just a powder. Oh, and this is a tiles. It's a tile block there. 2 tile walls on top of that, and then deep slate bricks 1, 2, 3. 2 tiles on top. 2 tile walls on top of that. The powder, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 grey wool in a L shape. Powder in that gap. Wool on top. 3 deep slate bricks here. And then powder 1, 2, 3, and 4. Concrete here. Tiles there. And then this is 2 deep slate bricks. 1 polished blackstone should link up with that one. Then just do 1 more on top. And then 2 deep slate tiles on top of this one. And also 1 there as well. If we get the black banner, we're just going to put that on this side and this side of that one as well. So you can see how this is building up now. Obviously, we've just got this middle shape to sort of work on. Deep slate bricks, we're going to come back to here and do 2 grey wool and 1 there. With the deep slate tiles, we're going to start with 2. We need the concrete 1, 2 tiles on the left, 3 tiles across. This is concrete tiles, and do the same again. And if we get that polished blackstone button, once more, put 1 on this here and on this side as well. And whilst we're on this side, we're going to take the levers and just put them on the 2 grey concrete blocks, the powder ones. Just connect to the iron bars there as well. We're not too far off kind of the middle part of the wing, which is good because this is quite time consuming. Let's just get the iron bars a second, and I'm going to add 2 of those here, 2 of those here as well, and then also 2 more go on the top of this bit here. On the front end, we're going to add 1 just there and there as well. And then if we add 2 more deep slate tile walls and then another iron bar just here like that. Get the black banner 1, 2, 3. And I think that's all of them. Like that. Okay, this is tiles, concrete, tiles, concrete, tiles. So just alternating. Concrete left and right, 3 tiles in the middle. This is 2 tiles, concrete, 1 tile, 2 concrete. And then this one is tiles the entire way across. Switching materials up now, we need the grey wool. 1 concrete, 1 wool, 1, 2, 3, concrete, 2, concrete powder. Wool there, and you can do 3 wool up here, make it 4 actually. On this second one up, 2 across, down, right, down again, and that connects with this, just to add an extra one there. With the powder, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1 more, and then also 3 in these gaps. With the wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, powder, 1, 2, wool again, wool in the corner, 2 powder here, and another wool. And then we need the cyan terracotta now, and that's just 1, 2, 3, and 4. With the iron bars, so we're now working on the thinner part of the wing, so it's a little bit easier. That's 3 iron bars just here like that. We're going to add the polished deep slate wall into the mixture as well. So start with the deep slate brick wall, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do 3 polished deep slate walls on top. Next layer inwards, just bringing them all the way up like that. And again, this is 2 brick walls, 3 there. And then in the gaps, polished deep slate, bring that up to the same level as before. The iron bars, 1, 2, and 3. 3 brick walls, and again, bringing the polished deep slate walls up to the same level like that. And then finally just 4 polished deep slate walls along the top like so. With the tile walls now, this is going to be 3, 3, 3 again, 3 again, and keep doing that. Just sets of 3 up until you reach the second iron bar along this section here, so just there. Then it's 2 iron bars, tile walls again, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 there, and then bring this all the way across. 1 up on the front. 3 iron bars on top of that. Deep slate tile walls, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brick walls, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more tile walls there. And then this is polished deep slate walls, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there now. Iron bars, tile walls, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then dark oak fence gate, just 1. And that is the full height of the wings now done. Pretty insane, I know. Takes quite a while, but that's how that looks. And that obviously makes the bulk of the kind of visual image of the thing. So, I apologise, but now it's time to copy that over. And again, it's just a mirror image down the centre line of what we did on this side. Just doing it in the repeat kind of steps, but just in a mirror image. So it will look kind of like this angle when you build it. That's just going to go on this side. And don't forget things like the levers, the buttons, the banners. They're all quite important to remember on there. I'm going to show you what that looks like now, and we will be back in a second. Right, so all being well, this is what this should look like now, and if you wanted the landed or right wing version of this, then you're done with the build. This is how it looks, and I think it looks incredibly impressive, if I do say so myself. Of course, if you want to have it flying like this, you can just remove the landing gear, replace these with top half slabs, just like the ones next to them, and you can literally just remove all this bit, put a layer of slabs across the bottom, and then remove the landing gear bits as well. And that would be basically it. But with that, now let's move on over to the flight model. There is a little bit of modification for the actual body, but, well, that also includes the removal and replacement of the landing ramp, but we'll get onto that now. So we can now start off the sort of flight mode with the wings sort of splayed outwards. This is going to be a little bit trickier than the other one, which, yeah, is tedious and a long process, but this one is more just tricky because the wings are sort of double layered because of the way that they're tilted. Like, it uses walls and blocks and stuff like that. So you can't just look at it from one side and be like, yeah, that's how it is. You have to look at it from both sides to add all the blocks. But you'll see that as we get closer towards making the wings. But first of all, we need to make some changes to the actual landed body here to make it more in line with what we would see with the ramp closed and stuff. And the first thing is to just delete this landing ramp here up until about there, and then you can just fill this in with deep slate tile slabs. And on the back here, you delete these three. That's there as well, and replace that with a slab there as well. Over on this bit here, you want to take the iron bars off and bring these blocks outwards with the grey concrete like that. And again like that. And you also want to add the lever, just 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is take these materials. So you need the grey concrete, deep slate tiles, deep slate bricks, deep slate tile stairs and brick stairs, and then the deep slate tile slab and brick slab, and then the tile wall and polished blackstone button, which we'll just do and get that out of the way. So I'm going to start over, and again, we're just doing the left-hand side here. Over here with the deep slate brick stairs. Where this slab is here, you're going to do 1. Bring it forward, and then corner deep slate tile stairs like that. Then it's a tile full block, concrete, tile full block, you want to do 6. And then 3 more concrete like that. You want a deep slate brick slab just there. And then if we come to the front side, you need the tile slab, and we're going to put that just under this one here. So these are tile stairs here. You want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep slate tile wall there. And another one just goes here. And you also want to do stone brick walls as well in this gap. Tile stairs again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you can see you've got some gaps in here. Just use grey concrete, 1 and 2 like that, and that should fill that in. Okay, next up, you want to take the deep slate bricks, and you're going to come to this stair here, so this second stair inwards from the back. Just do a deep slate bricks, kind of inwards, at a diagonal like that. Delete these slabs here, and these buttons. This is 2 tiles, grey concrete, tile again, 3 concrete, tile, concrete, and then top half deep slate brick slab. If you get those polished blackstone buttons, you should want to do 2 underneath where the stone brick walls are. Get the deep slate brick slab, you want to do a top half one just under this first deep slate tile. 2 slabs, tile slab, brick slab, tile slab, 2 brick slabs, and 1 more tile slab like that. Get the grey concrete, come to this stair here, do 1. And then if you get the polished blackstone wall and dark oak fence gate, we're just going to do the weapons, same as last time, like that. Okay, next up, if we put those away, get the deep slate tile wall back again. You can also bring the deep slate brick wall in, because we'll need those. Take the tile wall, we're going to go to this stair here, and just bring this all the way across. 2 grey concrete in there, and then bring this the rest of the way, like that. And then on the other side, it's the exact same thing, just tile wall. This is what I mean by it being a double layer, is that you've got obviously the inside tile walls here, but then the other side you will have other blocks, which can make it a bit confusing. So yeah, once you've got to this point, just add 1 more deep slate tile wall here. And I'm just going to switch out the tile stairs and brick stairs. I'm going to bring in the grey wall and the concrete powder, same as what we did for the straight up wings. This is going to be a concrete powder here, 2 wool. You will also need as well the polished blackstone. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Grey wool, 1, 2, 3. And then polished blackstone, 1, 2, 3. There, with another deep slate tile wall there. So now that we've done the first bits of the polished blackstone, similar to what we did here, where we just did all the polished blackstone lines at once, might be best to do the same thing again. So I'm going to bring in the polished blackstone wall, and it's just these 2 materials that we'll need really. And it's just a case of, again, sort of building it up and using that sort of like a base to work from. We've got this polished blackstone here, it's a good place to start. If we do 2 walls like that, and then a block on top of the outside wall, again 2 walls, block there, and just keep doing that until you need 1, 2, 3, so 4 full blocks, and we've got 4 full blocks there, so that's as far up as that goes. Bring this one right. I'm going to bring this one out by 1, but delete the inside one, so it's like this. 1 full block there in line with this one. And then again, we're going to bring this out and down like that. And then another full block. And then again, out like this. And then that joins up with that. So it looks like that. Then on this one, we're just going to do the same thing again, but this one goes a bit higher up. So just keep going with this. And we eventually want to have, let me just count that out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full blocks. Up to this point, we've got 5, so that's going to be 6 and 7, like that. And 1 more set of walls. And this one here is also just a second block outwards like that. So yeah, looks like this, and it doesn't look like much yet, but trust me, it will all come together. So if you come back to this sort of angle here, we are also going to need the polished deep slate wall as well. Like I said, this is quite tricky, but it will all come together, don't worry. But yeah, polished deep slate wall there, 2 brick walls here. And you can do the same on this side, like that. This is 2 tile ones in between. And then 3 brick ones, 2 deep slate tile walls there. And then this can wrap around, and we just do the same on the other side as what's on the inside, basically. So, just like that. We also want the black stained glass pane. That's going to go 1 and 2 there, like so. And you can just do 1 above it as well. Deep slate bricks, just 1 here. Grey wool, concrete powder. And then it's 2 grey concrete, deep slate tiles, 2 grey wool in this gap, 2 grey concrete there. And this is a black stained glass pane. You just want 1 and then 1 above it as well, and 1 back. Okay, so here this is a deep slate brick wall, 2 polished ones, 3 tile ones, 2 brick ones, and then tile and bricks. And then again on this side, just do the same as what's on the inside, like that. I know this is a very slow process, but it will all work out eventually. Do a deep slate tile wall just here, and then this is 2 grey wool, 2 tiles, 1 concrete, tile again. This one is a wool. This one is a concrete and a bricks. And then you also just want another black stained glass pane like that. Alright. Moving to this one here. We need the tile wall again. We're going to do 1 and 2 like that. Brick wall. Polished wall. This is 3, 4 tile walls like that. Another brick one here. And then this is 2 more tile ones. And again, just copying that over to the inside. Just like so. Remember, we do have to do this all again on the other side. Obviously, I'll do it off camera, but you will need to do that. If you want to do it at the same time, it might be easier than kind of coming back and doing it all at once, but it's up to you. Glass pane just here. Second one, and then back by one like that. Deep slate bricks. Grey wool. You need tile, and then concrete 1, 2, tile 1, 2, and then one more grey concrete here. And then this is just a polished black stone wall as well. Just going to go 1, and then up 1 as well, and then back 1 like that. Okay. Brick wall here. Polished. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles like that. Just double check where, but and then a brick 1, 2 more tiles, and that connects with this, and then again on the other side, same as the other one, like that. This is a concrete here, powder. You need tiles, concrete, 2 tiles, concrete, tiles again, bricks, and then 1 more concrete. And then black stained glass pane, 1, 2, and 3. So just back like that. This one, tile wall, 1, 2, and 3 like so. Polished deep slate wall here. This is tile walls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6, and then a brick wall, and then 1 more tile one. And again, copying that over. Again, I apologize. This process is so tedious, but it's just the way this is built. Right, we need 1 bricks here. 2 tiles, concrete powder 2. Sorry, not tiles, normal concrete. 2 there as well. 1 more powder, and then 1 more deep slate bricks. And also just bring this glass pane up by 1 more as well. So we're nearly done with the sort of thicker section, which is where it sort of tapers to there. That bit still is fairly in depth. I'm going to take a short jump cut after we do this bottom bit as well. But yeah, just to rest my voice a bit. But yeah, 2 deep slate brick walls there like that. And we need the black pane, 2 like that. This is tile wall 1 and 2, brick wall 1 and 2, tile, and then 3 brick like that. And again, move up to this bit here. 5 concrete, sorry, no, 5 wool. Where is it? Wait, yeah, no, it is wool. And then 2 powder. And you also just need the brick wall as well, 1 and 2 like that. On top of this one, forget the deep slate tile wall, that's going to be 1, 2, and 3. You need polished wall here, 2 brick ones, polished 1, and then this is going to be the stone brick wall if we grab that from back down here. It's 1 and 2, 2 on that side as well, there as well, and if we just do the deep slate brick wall there, and then we can again copy that over. Okay, so this is 2 concrete powder, 2 wool, powder, and then we need the cyan, 2 of those, powder again, and then just bring this wall up by 1 more block like that. I'm just going to take a quick jump cut just so I can readjust the model so we can see what this bit's like, but then yeah, we'll be back in a second. Right, so starting the top half, if we just put this away, grab the black pane back 1, bring it backwards by 1, and then up again, and back. I'm going to use the deep slate brick wall, that's 1, 2 polished walls, 2 brick walls, and then 3 tile walls like that. And then black glass pane on this side, 1, 2, and 3. This is 4 blocks just here. You also want to do the walls on the back side as well. Doesn't really thin out as much on the flight model with this top bit here. It's kind of just a similar thickness really. But the actual wing is getting thinner, which makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, so doing this on this side, just again mirroring over. I think I did try and do it where the top part was thinner on the open wing model, but it just didn't really work, just because of the way walls and stuff work in the game. Deep slate bricks goes there. We need the full block of polished deep slate. There we go. 1, 2, and then 2 deep slate bricks, and then 3 tiles like that. This one should be a little bit easier than the bottom half anyway, just because there's quite a few less materials, as you can see from that side. Mostly deep slate, like polished deep slate and that. I don't think we even need the grey concrete and the wall anymore, it's just these 3. And then the walls as well. So yeah, anyway, deep slate brick wall, 1 of those, and then this is polished 1, 2, and 3, and then brick wall again, and then tile wall 1, 2, 3. And you do the same on that side. Like that. And then this one is a polished deep slate wall here. You can go up, back, and up again like that. And then take the polished deep slate 1, 2, 3, 4, and then tile 1, 2, and a tile wall here as well. Go up with that tile wall again, bring it back by 2, and then bring this one and join it up. And then you're going to do the same again on this side. This one here, that's 4 polished deep slate, 2 tiles, and then this is another tile wall there like that. Black stained glass pane here, 1, 2, up by 2 like that, and bring that back by 1. Then on this side, you're going to do the same, so 1 just here, back, up, and back again like that. Whereabouts am I? I'm lost now. Oh, brick wall, 3 polished walls, 2 tile walls, and again, bricks, polished deep slate, 2 tiles, and then this one, 4 polished deep slate walls, 2 tile walls. Getting close to the top now. Deep slate tile wall here, and then this is polished deep slate tiles 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think this is a wall as well, like that. With the tile walls, 1, back, and up, and you can do the black stained glass pane as well, 1 and 2 like so. With the tiles here, in fact tile walls, sorry, 1 of those, 2 brick ones and 2 polished deep slate ones. Once again, doing the same on the other side. This one here, so with the deep slate tile to start with, another deep slate tile block, 2 bricks, 1 polished deep slate and 1 polished deep slate wall. 3 walls here, polished, 2 tiles on the other side as well, and we're at the top now, so we just need 1 iron bar, and that's going to go just on this block here. Deep slate tiles 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then dark oak fence gate, just 1. Whew! Wow. That took a while, but we got there, and that's how that looks, and I think that looks pretty pretty spot on and a pretty accurate rotation of this one. So we're going to copy that over now. I'm very sorry, but yeah, you're going to have to do that off camera. But I'll show you what that looks like now, and then we'll be done with the build. Right, so all been well. If you copied everything over, it should look like this, and very happy with how that turned out. If there was one saving grace about this thing, is that at least we're not doing it in 2:1 scale, because imagine doing those wings as we've just done them, but, you know, twice in every dimension. So twice as tall, twice as long, and probably twice as thick as well. So we'll save that for another time down the line. I might have to rethink how to do that, but yeah. That's what it looks like now. I'm going to show you how this looks with a different lighting on, just a little shader showcase, but other than that, we're done with the build. Right, so here we go. This is how it looks in a shader pack. This is the Zeus renewed shaders, which add some really nice shadows, as you can see on the wings here. And yeah, it's just a really interesting thing. I don't build in this sort of colour very often, this very dark and menacing colour scheme. The only similar ones I can think of, which will be similar going forward, is going to be the Inquisitor Scythe, Krennic's Shuttle as well, which I intend on making both of those. A couple of other things as well, but yeah, I think this one's very interesting. Must be a nightmare to park this thing. These hangers have to be really tall. But yeah, that's going to be it for the build. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again in the next video. Let me know what you want to see next. And, oh, thank you for 30,000 subscribers. I am hopefully going to do something for it, but I don't know when. If not, I'll just wait for the big 50. And I'll be doing a massive video for that one, because that's going to be a huge milestone. Anyway, yeah, see you later. Have a great day.